Hi guys. So I was just looking at this. I don't know how I stumbled on this. It might have been fed to me. I don't even. No, it was not fed to me. It was not fed to me. But I just saw this very old Instagram post that when Megan was pregnant, I'm assuming with Archie. Yes, it was with Archie because with Lily she was pregnant very quietly in Montecito the entire time. Lucky girl. And so this was her pregnancy with Archie. Remember these looks? When you see them looking like that at each other, they are always hiding something. You have to learn how to read people. Now I've begun to read Meghan and Harry to some extent, obviously not to a full extent. One of the things I notice is, first of all, they do their PR stuff in bulk, so they will do a whole bunch of PR stuff and then suddenly you don't see them for a while. And then you hear like one article comes out, and the next thing you know, you're flooded with all these other PR stuff. So they're clearly planning their PR. They have a strategy, right? And they plan their outings, they plan what they do to sort of coincide with each other so that you have a cluster of appearances and so on. Another thing that they do is they camouflage a lot. So remember how when Harry went to the funeral for his uncle-in-law, and we had no idea because what they did was they made this announcement that Harry was going to go to New York for the UN and so on, and William was had dropped out. He was not going to go. Nobody even cared about the Earthshot Prize. Whatever happened in New York, I don't think that even got any press at all. And so while they were busy consuming that fodder, it turns out that Harry had quietly gone to the UK, and only after the fact were they informed about it, right? So one of the trends, or not the trends, but one of the things I've noticed about Harry and Meghan, in addition to, the body language tells us a lot because they can't hide their like, their mischief. They really can't. You can read them quite a bit in their body language, right? So, but in addition to that, they also use distractions so that they will distract you from something by giving you a lot of something else. So, Harry's solo trip is a cover for something else. What is it? What's going on with you two? So I'm sitting here with nothing better to do, obviously, and I'm racking my brain. What possibly could be going on with these two that Harry's trip abroad, his solo trip abroad, will so consume the press that they will have no time to think about anything else. It will consume the press in the sense of they'll be busy saying that they're getting a divorce and this, that, and the next. And that will get all the eyeballs. And meanwhile, the real story is in Montecito. So what's going on in Montecito, you guys? What's going on? Is Meghan having baby number 3? Now, I know Meghan's about 43 now, so the odds that she would be pregnant are not hugely fabulous. I mean, women of 43, they start like, they're like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want, whatever. I don't know what they say to themselves. I only know what I say to myself. But, could it be possible? And I know that Meghan and Harry have said that they only want to have 2 children, right? Or they don't want to have like a lot of children, right? So you have that public assertion. You have the fact that Meghan is 43, right? You have the fact also that, she's had, a miscarriage or whatever. So, things can happen, things can go awry. But I was just wondering whether Harry's solo trip, is just a solo trip or whether it's really camouflage for something else, like an announcement that the Duchess is pregnant with baby number 3. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm very, very idle right now. I have to stop with these videos for the moment. But um Yeah, I mean, I was wondering whether she might be pregnant, because, come January, they are going to be, which is not so far away. We're October, November, December, January, in 3 months. January, you guys, January is in 3 months. Wrap your heads around that, okay? January is in 3 months, right? I don't even know where I'm going to be. Whew, I don't know where I'm going to be in 3 months. But so in 3 months, wherever I am, I'll be covering it. And Meghan and Harry are going to be at the Invictus Games in Canada, January, February, whatever it is. And a big announcement could come out then, right? That Meghan is preggers with baby number three. Now, if you figure she wants to be at least 3 to 4 months pregnant before she announces that to the public. So we're in October, November, December, January, February. So yeah, she could be about a month pregnant, 6 weeks, something like that. 2 months, 2 months pregnant. So if she's 2 months pregnant, so October 3, November 4, December 5, January. My God, she's gonna be very pregnant. She's gonna be like hugely pregnant. I think, right? Like 5 months, whatever. But it would be so imagine the press with that. Imagine those outfits, imagine her in the snow with the baby bump. Oh my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. I'm very idle. You know what? I'm gonna make some popcorn, you guys. Listen, that's all for this one. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.